Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. Indeed, Labour Party is showing the true course that they have every intention of ruling Nigeria with a clean heart, with a clean slate, and with innovation in mind. They did not just hit the ground running, but they hit the ground running and bringing solutions. And I will say, if for any reason Nigerians are in doubt over what the rightful leadership can do, a typical example, a model to emulate, at least for the first few days he has started, clearly shows he actually came into rulership with blueprints in mind, his blueprint. In a moment, we're going to find out what Governor Alex Otti, his government, has in stock for Abia State. Meanwhile, in another news, very quickly, a quick update. There seems to be a lot of issues going on right now in Enugu State, where Peter Mba had given a mandate that going forward, there will not be sit at home anymore to be enforced. And anyone who is found obeying the sit at home order, his shops, his workplace will be sealed up. Of course, for fear of not being caught in the whole web, some of them did not come out. They actually were at home. Some of the traders were at home the last Monday of the sit at home, and of course, the governor, not wanting to back down on his instruction and all that, sealed up some of those traders' shops in in Enugu State. I'm talking about Peter Mba now. And what happened was what is trending in social media right now, where there was a peaceful protest by the traders whose shops were sealed. That is not really their fault. They shouldn't be the one to pay the pay the price for whoever they are that are enforcing sit at home. And along the process of the protest, some miscreants joined in, and it degenerated to some issues, and eventually 2 people went down. But let's find out in Abia State the good news that Labour Party governor is doing for his people. Governor Alex Otti's government says an innovation park and a modular refinery will be established in Abia to accelerate economic development. My God. He didn't stop there. Information Commissioner Oke Kano stated that plans were underway to build the park and refinery. Mr. Kano disclosed this during news conference on the outcome of the State Executive Council at the Government House, Umuahia. He said the decision to embark on the project was informed by the resolve of Mr. Otti to fulfill his campaign promises to the people of Abia. The commissioner added that the initiative would provide an avenue for Abia government to address the issue of youth unemployment. I quote him, "A lot of investors are showing strong interest to partner government to establish the innovation park. The park will house an incubation center. Those involved in manufacturing, logistics, power, modular refinery will form part of this park," the commissioner explained. On payment of pensions, he said that the government was committed to resolving all hitches. Mr. Kano added that the Abia government was making effort to ensure payment of 100% pension to pensioners. He, however, apologized to pensioners over the shortfall in June payment and attributed the shortfall to the historical method adopted by the past administration. Mr. Kano said the method was being reviewed to ensure that pensioners would be paid 100% of their pension and subsequently their outstanding before the end of the year. The Commissioner for Petroleum and Mineral Resources, that's Joel Obonna, said efforts were ongoing to rehabilitate the road leading to Osisioma Depot to make the facility functional and accessible to oil marketers. Mr. Obonna said the Abia government was making efforts to effect repairs on the vandalized Port Harcourt Osisioma pipeline damaged by suspected vandals. He also added that plans were also underway to set up a modular refinery in Ungwa West through public-private partnership as part of the government's effort to address the high cost of petroleum products. My God. See, when the righteous rule, people rejoice. This is a man that was a former banker. He understands the dynamics of audit, chain of responsibility, and understand the mechanism of marketing, selling products, while the government, the federal level, are still trying to hit the ground running, trying to bring in formalities, trying to look at what will work and what will not work. Governor Alex Otti of Abia State have already started putting his blueprint on ground. He's already hitting everywhere. It's not just written and running and hitting things. He's very targeted. He understands that refinery is the next point of call. He knows that Nigerians are looking for a place to refine their products. What did he do? He's thinking of, and he knows Igbo, those Igbos in diaspora, those billionaires looking for where to invest. Say, come, we have a government willing to partner with you. It's a win-win. It's 100% win-win. You come with your funds, we come with our project, we'll protect your project together. We put in a project that is capital intensive. We don't need to begin to carry a cap in hand begging for money. If you have the money, come, let's partner. We know that refinery is a place to be, innovation park where everything is there, and which means it's going to be a hub for investors. All he needs to do now is to see how he can stop this issue of sit at home, stop this issue of insecurity, and allow investors to keep coming in. You see, this whole thing is not about Nigeria. It's about the leader on seat. It's not rocket science. But some persons are saying it's too early now, let us see. He has already started. Did you see what he did at the beginning? He first of all ensured this issue of monies leakage, income leakage via taxation of touts in the name of collecting money for a day's job, where taxes are collected. The touts, agberos, are collecting their fines for daily pay for packs. He made sure it went digital. This is an ex-banker, for crying out loud. He understands the use of code, what's it called now? Electronic code, where everyone is entitled. Maybe your phone number is going to be attached to your vehicle or something, so that each time you pay, all they just need to know your phone number or your dashboard number or your car chassis number, whatever, which is unique to you. By the time you pay, it reflects. You can't deny it. It's not a case of saving money. There's no lost money anywhere. So the government of the day will be seeing that refunds. So all those touts who are hopeful that once their person enters, they will continue. There's no leakages now. It goes straight to the state account, neat. And then from the state account, you can imagine the former dispensation, according to what I read, it has a way of always paying pensioners what are small, half. But this time around, he apologized for the first month. He said, look, going forward, pensioners will be paid their complete pension in full. I'm just looking at how Abia State will look like in the next 9 months. My God, I just hope that there will not be. And if this continues like this, just maybe all those Southeasterners living in the West may start coming home. Remember area markets where all manner of international trade takes place. That imagine the road networks perfect. Imagine refineries working, security network working. Don't forget that there's also mineral resources in Abia State. I'm seeing a bigger picture. Let's put in our conversation. What's your take?